Nir Eyal, Hooked, How to Build Habit-Forming Products. Delve into the world of habit-forming products with Nir Eyal's insightful book, Hooked, How to Build Habit-Forming Products. Learn about the underlying psychology and strategies behind the most captivating products that attract long-term customers and bolster market positions. Using the four-step hook model, Eyal unravels the secrets behind creating addictive products and showcases the importance of external and internal triggers, promoting user actions, providing variable rewards, and facilitating user investments. This summary will guide you through the fascinating realm of product design that transcends ordinary usage and morphs into ingrained habits.
The science of habit formation. The reason we struggle to stick to our New Year's resolutions is due to our habits. These are activities that we have done so often that they have become unconscious actions. Our brain forms habits to save time and effort, but changing them is difficult. Studies show that repetition is the easiest way to adopt a new habit, while usefulness is necessary if repetition isn't possible. Habits can be easily reactivated, making breaking bad habits challenging. By understanding how habits form, we can adopt new habits more successfully. The power of habit-forming products. Today's successful businesses have one common trait: habit-forming products. Customers keep using them due to the difficulty of breaking habits and the benefits of long-term use. These products attract long-term customers, provide strong competitive advantages, and flexible pricing. Customers also act as advertisers by sharing their experience with friends and family. Breaking and replacing habits is challenging, making it difficult for new products to attract customers. Pricing power is higher, as customers depend on the product to keep up their habit. The enduring success of the QWERTY keyboard layout illustrates how challenging breaking habits is, despite superior alternatives. The power of habits. Companies use the hook model, a four-step cycle, to create a habit-forming product. The four stages include a trigger, action, reward, and investment. By repeating these steps, the user will develop internal triggers and a habit forms around the product. The hook model is a powerful self-reinforcing cycle that shapes our long-term behavior. Triggers for habits. Habits are not formed spontaneously but through external triggers. These triggers, also known as calls to action, are necessary for the product to become part of a customer's habit. The trigger may be paid advertising or a relationship trigger that relies on viral dynamics. For instance, Facebook grew due to users inviting others to join. For the trigger to work effectively, it must offer the user a simple choice of actions. Overly complicated triggers will discourage users from engaging with the product. Creating habit-forming products. Companies need to create internal triggers in customers to successfully lead them through the hook model multiple times. Internal triggers are formed by making a mental connection between a product and the desired solution to one of our problems. Negative emotions such as boredom, fear of social disconnection, and stress make powerful internal triggers. Once internal triggers are developed, customers will feel the impulse to use the product more often. However, triggers only serve as cues, and other factors determine whether or not customers actually use the product. The power of triggers in habit-forming products. Have you ever wondered why trigger words are not enough to make people take action? According to a behavior model, a person needs to have sufficient motivation and capability to take action. Thus, companies should focus on increasing these aspects of their products. If they can't, they should prioritize making their product easier to use since it's cheaper to do so than increasing motivation. To increase motivation, companies should provide the outcomes desired by their users, heed their emotions, and focus on their simple goals. The question is, what makes people keep using a product over and over again until it becomes a habit? The power of variable rewards. Motivation for using a product is sustained only when the promised results are consistently delivered, alongside variable rewards that keep users engaged and anticipating. Studies suggest that the excitement of getting a reward is linked to anticipation and that variable rewards create a stronger emotional response. The variability of reward affects the brain chemistry in a way that increases our drive and motivation. Effective variable rewards should cater to social or personal needs and should be aligned with the user's original motivation for using a product. A combination of different reward types is essential for making users dependent on a product. The power of investment. The final step in the hook model is investment, where users have invested in the product, making it more likely for them to use it again. This is due to the fact that people perceive things they've invested in as more valuable. In addition, they tend to be consistent in their behavior, so if they frequently use a product, they will continue to use it. Furthermore, people tend to adjust their worldview to suit their behavior, so once they're invested in a product, they will depend on it. If this cycle is repeated often enough, it will lead to a habit-forming product. However, this power raises ethical concerns, which will be discussed in the next parts. Ethics of using the hook model in business. The hook model, used to change people's behavior, can be both beneficial and unethical. The key is to ask two questions: does the product enhance users' lives? Would the entrepreneur use the product? If answered negatively, the product is likely morally wrong. Companies have moral responsibility to ensure their products positively affect customers with the hook model's exceptional power. Creating habit-forming products. The hook model offers a practical approach to making products that people want to use frequently. However, not all products need to be habit-forming. If you want to create one, you must understand your customers' needs and analyze your product's potential. For new products, adjust the hook model to suit the triggers and rewards of your target market. For existing products, identify habitual users and observe what they have in common to scale the habit-forming process. Ultimately, the key to success with the hook model is connecting your product solution to your customers' needs.
Nir Eyal's Hooked introduces a powerful model for guiding users toward the adoption of addictive habits involving products or services. Habit-forming products not only lead to long-term customer loyalty but also allow companies to command a strong competitive position and pricing flexibility. From understanding internal and external triggers to enabling seamless user actions and providing enticing variable rewards, the hook model serves as a blueprint for designing products that create lasting impact and sustain their allure in customers' lives. Though it is crucial to use this knowledge ethically, this book equips you with the necessary tools to bring deeply ingrained habits to your products, enhance user experience, and drive lasting success.